Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nikki, and you're watching Backyard Politics. Here in Salem, the the Statesman Journal reported on this, but I can't access it through my laptop, so I'm going to have to read it to you through my phone. It says, community input split on reallocating police funds as council okays Salem city budget. During a 4-hour meeting Monday night, the council eventually approved the $752 million fiscal year budget, which includes $48.8 million to the Salem Police Department, even after all of this shit has come out about them. But Counselor Cara Kaiser said they can still make changes on the budget at their discretion up to 10%. Counselors received 263 emails from community members who asked for the reallocation of police funds to other community programs. Another 286 community members asked for the funds to remain. There are a lot of folks who might think this is the final vote, but I hope we can continue this conversation as a community, Kaiser said. What's frustrating is all of these people in power are saying, yeah, let's keep the discussion going, and not willing to do a damn thing about it. You'll see. So let's see here. It goes on to say, let's see. Mayor favors police department audit. In additional testimonies, many residents voiced concerns about school resource officers. While there are important duties of a police officer, patrolling at my school should not be one of them, said McKay High School senior. We feel uncomfortable, wary, and even intimidated in the presence of the SRO. There's no relationship building. They don't interact with us whatsoever unless that interaction is punitive. Let's see here. On Monday night, councilors authorized future work sessions to include discussions of the use of city funds for non-criminal matters handled by the police department, as well as setting parameters for the performance audit of the police department. Salem Mayor Chuck Bennett said he was in favor of an objective audit to shed light on the role of the police department. Future work sessions regarding the police department will also include discussion of the 8 Can't Wait campaign. Let's see here. So it goes on to say, messages including a Nazi symbol that burned into a tree at Judson Middle School, a Nazi flag on a truck, and whites only graffiti etched in McKinley Elementary School. The graffiti was later placed with messages of support and positivity written in chalk, which I briefly covered in one of my previous videos. Then it goes on to say, this man's name is Chris Hoy. He's the Salem City Councilor for Ward 6. It says, in a separate but similar move, Hoy announced on Facebook Monday a proposal to rename Center Street to Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. Nice idea, but again, where's the actual reform? Then it also says the name change was suggested by a local business owner who told Hoy Salem is lacking a formally honoring civil rights leaders in the form of street names, murals, or buildings. This is a quote. Martin Luther King Jr. embodied all that is good in the civil rights movement, and honoring his legacy with a street in our state capital seems quite fitting to me, Hoy wrote. He said Center Street seemed like an obvious choice, as it was previously named Asylum Street. End quote. What? So there's no real action. There's no defunding. There's no reform. There's a bullshit renaming of a street. And I don't know if it was good intentions of let's forget about the past and go to the future with the whole Asylum Street and MLK Street link there, or honestly, the way it sounded to me was, well, yeah, we lock up black people, so why wouldn't we name a center street that used to be called Asylum Street, Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. Like, what the fuck? So, there was an activist that recorded a conversation with the Salem Mayor, Chuck Bennett. And I'm going to show you a little bit of that video of It's Coffee with Chuck, of how he is responding to what is going on in town. Shit. So these are local people that came to ask Chuck Bennett, the mayor of Salem, some questions about how he's going to make change happen.
If there's anything in the future agenda to really kind of, because I just know historically, my landlord's going to bump my rent up at least 10% every year, recession or no recession. You know, just because they can and they want to and they will. And we have a lot of, there's no laws in place to incentivize property owners from having, from keeping them from having empty storefronts. And we've seen that in times of financial despair in Salem. I mean, historically, the history, it's there. And we're on the verge of that right now. If you could speak to that a little bit. And what's your plan and what's your action and, what you're going to bring to the council to make sure that our businesses, because rent's a big factor. And if we can't keep those rents stabilized, even on a commercial scale, then people aren't going to be able to keep people employed as other government funding stimulus starts to run out and things of that nature. I mean, we really haven't even seen the beginning of it yet.
So far, there have been no proposals, and I'm not aware of any country club or have rent control for sale. I'll be honest with you. The current approach has been that we just need more housing, and what we've been working on is trying to get more housing just available, trying to incentivize affordable housing. I've not heard anyone talk, and I hadn't heard this conversation before, anyone suggesting commercial rent control. I just hadn't heard that before, and I don't know.
Just saying.
Okay, but I'm just not aware of commercial rent control proposal from anybody. No one on the council has indicated.
This proposal is now coming at you.
What we are doing is if you're having a problem paying your rent, we have a whole range of programs, particularly over here in places like Edgewater.
Right.
Through our rural agency, our urban development department, to assist you with rent, to assist you with your utility costs, and those programs are in place now. And if you have an access to just contact me at my office, and we'll put you in touch with them if you're having issues with those. We're doing it as well with individuals, both through state and local programs that are in place and are serving people right now. But I'd be glad to kind of go over in detail or have someone go over in detail with you the programs available. But in terms of rent control, that has not moved forward. And
Would you be willing to support that?
What?
Would you be willing to support that?
No.
Okay.
No,
Thank you. That's all I want to know.
No, I'm not for rent control.
Great.
No, I'm not for rent control. I'm going to offer affordable housing and also be for banning camping on the streets, because he said that he doesn't want to see them. He doesn't want to see the homeless. Out of sight, out of mind. There's more.
Yeah.
Just into the center so we can hear you.
So much of our personal experiences inform the work that we do.
Sure.
So I'm just curious, kind of noting some different aspects of your conversation, thinking about describing a black man as hostile and angry, with, justified anger, especially right now.
I didn't think about it as a black. I just thought it was hostile. Yeah.
Okay, so the idea that we don't see color.
Don't try to make it seem otherwise.
So I'm just pointing out these little things. The idea of like assessing someone's racial identity.
What are you asking me?
I'm getting to my point. So the idea of like assessing surnames as a form of identifying what race or how someone might align politically, that's not a very productive way of doing that. So hearing these little pieces just in conversation, I mean, those are what we call microaggressions. That is internalized racism. And I'm just curious then, what is kind of your personal commitment to being open and learning more about those biases that you carry, even when we may not be totally aware that that is something that negatively affects someone. So I think in your leadership position, like hearing a commitment to doing more work would be really impactful.
Yeah.
So I would like to know a little bit about that.
Yeah.
We recognize that it's a generational thing too, but
Yeah,
Well, where's the evidence that's racial?
recognizing that it
Yeah.
exists.
No, I hear what you're
That's what
saying.
we've been lost. Can I say something
it
real
could be
quick?
any form of privilege.
Okay,
I mean,
But your points, are, am I a person continuing to improve themselves and engage in growth? Yes. And as I understand better where my shortcomings are, will I improve on them? Yes. Not as mayor, but as a human being. I've lived long enough and had enough variety of experiences in my life to know I don't know it all. I'm unlike a lot of people. I'm pretty convinced I don't know it all. And I'm pretty convinced that as I learn, I'm going to improve. And you're describing areas of my personality I know are flaws. Don't misunderstand me. I know where some of my flaws are, not all of them, some of them. I am often too blunt. I'm often not thinking of how what I'm saying might affect the other person. And I know those issues exist, and I think as they relate to microaggressions or other kinds of more informed communication, I need to improve on that. Yep, I get it.
So he just admitted that he shouldn't be fucking mayor. Here is something that says Salem Police Department arrests by high school, January 2017 to December 2018. If you don't know Salem at all, North and McKay have a higher population of people of color. So the total number of in custody arrests at North, McKay, West is a place of privilege and mostly white people. And then early college teen, parent, South, and Barbara Roberts, which is a secondary school. So that should lay out exactly why we need fucking action here in Salem, not just a bunch of fluff from our stupid ass politicians that are going to rename a prison street after a black man. So vote these fuckers out. Keep knowledgeable about everything that's going on. Subscribe to this channel. I'm covering everything in Salem, nationally, worldwide if I can. Submit articles to me if you have any. And you can follow me on Twitter at Backyard Politics, Instagram at Backyard Politics Official. Like this video, share it on your social media, get the word out there. Please subscribe to this channel. And I'm on Patreon. If you want to become a member and get behind the scenes content, you can subscribe to my Patreon. As little as $1 helps. And until next time, Medicare be with you.